Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your man Ed Hayes, the wholesale coach here, back for another video, guys. I hope you all are having a blessed day so far. I just wanted to bring a video to the channel today to talk about what's the best list to start off with. Okay, so I get this question all the time. I was just on a phone call with a client of mine, Randall. Shout out to you, Randall, if you're checking out this video. But he was asking me about, he's starting off, he's got VAs, he's ready to get going, but he doesn't know what's the best list. You hear all of these different things, pre-foreclosure, tax delinquent. Well, what's the best list? He wanted to know. So in this video, I'm gonna tackle that question right here on the channel for you all. I hope that you all are pumped for this content. If so, hit that like button now, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. And let's go ahead, let's get into this content, guys.
I want it all, expensive trip, exotic cars when I took that loss.
All right, so as far as what is the best list to get, right? So I know you all probably have that same question. You're probably wondering the same thing. Yeah, I'm just getting started. What's the best list, Ed? All right, so let me break it down to you in a way that seems like it makes the most sense. So the way for it to make most sense is kind of like this. Like, how I like to start wholesaling is that I reverse engineer the deal. If you all don't know already, they call what I do reverse wholesaling. I believe that it's the only straightforward way to have an actual consistent, sustainable business. Okay, so I'll do my zip code research first, and then I'll get me a list of people who have purchased in some of the hottest areas in my city, or in whatever city it is that I'm targeting at that time. Now from there, then I'll reach out to those buyers and find out what they want, what they're looking for, what areas they're looking for, price points, all of that stuff. Right? And then from there, that's where I decide, like, okay, well, these are the areas that I'm gonna target. So I just wanna preface this by saying, right, that's how I find out the areas, okay? And then as far as the actual list, I believe that the smartest thing that anyone can do as far as getting a high quality list, and anyone can do this, it would be stacking multiple forms of distress on one list. Okay, so this is also known as list stacking. So I highly recommend that you all, if you've got an absentee owner list and a tax delinquent list and a pre-foreclosure list and a water list, right? Let's say you've got all of these lists. Well, in that case, you want to use a list stacking software. I'm going to drop a link to a list stacking software down below, maybe even a couple of them down below that you all can check out. I can't remember what the name of the one that I used. I was just on the phone. I was telling Randall the same thing, but I'm going to drop the link down below, guys, so you all can check out a list stacking software, or you can just get yourself some already stacked leads. So some of you all already know my website, motivatedsellerleads.org. We do offer skip trace leads. We offer stacked leads. So if you want the phone numbers and you want these people to have multiple forms of distress, such as like an absentee owner who also has high equity, but they also have a vacant property and they've owned it for at least 5 years. So those are the types of multiple forms of distress that we can get for you. So I highly recommend check out motivatedsellerleads.org or use a list stacking software so you can have multiple forms of distress on one list. For you all who may not understand why that's important, so the real benefit of using list stacking software or getting stacked leads is because the more distress, the better. If they're in pre-foreclosure and the place is abandoned, they own it free and clear, it's probably just a headache. They're just paying property taxes on this property for no reason, and it's so many other contributing factors outside of just the fact that it's just a vacant property, for instance. So the more that you know about this individual, the better off you'll be. As far as, well, what I should say is that the more you know about this individual, it'll give you a heads up above your competition. But not only that, that lead is more likely to actually want to work with you. They're more likely to be in enough distress to actually want to sell their property for a discounted rate. So that's why I recommend list stacking software. If you've only got one form of distress on that list, your conversion rate is going to be substantially higher than a person who's got a stacked set of leads. Okay, so my favorite personal set of stacked leads that I like to get is a vacant, high equity absentee owners list who's owned the property for at least 5 years. That's like my target list in general. It's my favorite list to target in general when it comes to wholesale. And I want that list to be stacked. I want the information right there so we can plow through these phone calls. We can plow through these text messages. We can get people into the pipeline, guys, so we can get them out on the other end. Okay, so anyway though, guys, I'm gonna try to wrap this video up. I'm gonna try to keep it nice, short, simple, and straight to the point for you all in this one. Anyway, so if you all need any type of extra help, check out the links down below. I'm gonna have the list stacking software and a ton of other resources available for you. Y'all know how I get down. If this is your first time ever checking out the channel though, I highly recommend that you subscribe, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if this video provided some value for you guys. I'm also gonna have the link to motivated seller leads down below. So if you wanna get a set of stacked leads, you can grab that over at motivatedsellerleads.org. You don't even have to think that hard about it. Just let us know the type of leads that you're trying to get. We'll pull that list for you, okay? So it's a little loud in the background, got the ambulance going on, you know what I'm saying? So forgive me, guys. Anyway, I hope that you all like this video. And until next time, guys, I am out.